Hello children, welcome to aimstoday YouTube channel. Now we are going with the aims in the live sessions. In this it is a chemistry class. In this class we are going to learn about rain. Have you ever played in rain? In our childhoods mostly we'll be playing in rain. It will be nice to play, but we have to take some precautions. So here the thing is, from where this rain is coming? Where does it come from? Are there anybody in the sky to pour this water? No, actually no one is there. It is happening naturally. So now in this session we are going to learn about these rains, how these are occurring. In this chapter we are going to learn about rain and how it is occurring. What are the causes for raining? This is all we are going to learn. Let us see here. Rain is a common phenomenon like air and sunlight in our daily life. Yes, how this air and sunlight, these all are common phenomena. In the same way, this rain also is one of the commonly occurring by the nature. No one is creating these rains. These are happening by the nature commonly. We generally get more rains in rainy season. You know, children, in our country mostly from June month to August month, this rainy season occurs. So this is actually rainy season. So in this rainy season, most of the rains occurs. Our general observation is that if the sky is cloudy, then there is a possibility of rain. Yes, from our elders often we hear these words. If they will be saying by watching at the clouds in the sky, there are many clouds in the sky. By watching those, our elders will say, yes, it is going to rain after some time. I heard this. How do you say? By watching those clouds, dark clouds which are formed there. So from the clouds, rain occurs. But clouds do not lead to the rain every time. No. But all the times may not rain there because of these clouds. But in the rainy season, most of the times when the clouds form, immediately it may rain. Sometimes we witness sudden rains without any clouds there immediately. All of a sudden, sometimes rain occurs. We will be witnessing this also. So here you see, nicely it is raining. So here, to understand about these clouds, how these clouds are being formed and how these rains are occurring. So to know about this all, before this, we need to first know something about water. Because these clouds and the rains, these all are having water in there. So first let us try to know about this water a little. So what are these? What is rain? In which forms it is existing? What are those forms? What are the properties of those forms? Let us see these all now here. Forms of water. As we know, all of us know that water is available in the nature in three forms. What are those three forms, children? I think you know. Can you guess? Yes, very good. They are solid form, liquid form, and gaseous form. Can you try to name these forms? What is the solid form of water is called? What is this? Can you say? Yes, it is ice. Solid form of water is called ice. I have touched ice, how it will be? Very cold. And a liquid form is called, commonly we say this, water. Liquid form is called water. Similarly, the gaseous form of water is called, what it is called, gaseous form of water? Do you know, children? Yes, it is called water vapor. Gaseous form of water is called water vapor. Vapor or water vapor it is called. So in this way, water can exist in three states. Those three are solid form, commonly called ice. Liquid form we know as it is water. And in the gaseous form also water exists. That gaseous state is called water vapor or vapor. In these three states, water occurs. So about these three states, let us see few things about now. Okay. First of all, solid form of water. The solid form of water is called ice, as we told already. Solid, here you can see some ice cubes are given. So, with which they are made up of? Yes, water. So, water existing here in the form of solid. So, that solid form of water is called ice. Below 0 degrees Celsius, water exists as ice. So, actually our room temperature, normal existing temperature is around 25 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius. That is called room temperature. But if the temperature is cooled to below 0 degrees Celsius, then water will exist in the solid form. Water will be turned into solid form. It won't exist in liquid form there. If you cool the water to below 0 degrees Celsius temperature, it will come to solid state or ice form. Here are some examples for the solid forms of water are given. Say snow, hail and frost are also natural solid forms of water. Yes, in the winter season, in the very cool morning, we can observe the formation of snow, and in certain sometimes along with the rain, some ice cubes will be falling down along with the rain from the sky. Have you ever observed those? Those are called hailstones. Hailstones. So hailstone also solid forms of water. And one more, frost. In very cool areas, in very cool countries, when it is raining, that water droplets immediately turns into some flakes. The water present in the atmosphere will turn into, instead of droplets of water, it converts directly into some flakes of ice. The flakes of ice will come down. That is called frost. So these are snow, hailstones, frost. These all are the naturally existing solid forms of water. At higher altitudes and the cold regions like the polar regions. Polar regions means the bottom and top of this globe or earth. Those are called polar regions. In those regions, the temperature is very low, very cool at that area. So in those areas, most of the water exists as ice. Yes, those polar regions are known as Antarctica and Arctic. In these areas, the temperature is being very low and hence water exists as ice. A large amount of fresh water is found in the form of ice or snow in those areas. See here is all mountains and hills are covered with this ice. But because there the temperature is very low, it is below 0 degrees Celsius, and hence the water present in that area, the water vapor in the air, is all will convert into ice form and cover these all land and mountains in that area. So that's why it all seems like snow. So this is about a solid form of water. This solid form of water exists only below 0 degrees Celsius temperature only. At that cool temperature only, water will be in the solid form. Next, liquid form of water. What happens if ice is kept in the open air? What happens, children? It will change into water. So generally we see some ice cubes in our refrigerator. If we take small ice cube and if we hold for certain time, otherwise if we keep the ice cube on the table and if we observe after a few minutes, what happens, children? Will be that ice cube as it is? No, it will be converted into water. So ice changes into water when it is brought out from the cool temperatures. So between 0 degrees Celsius and 100 degrees Celsius temperature, water exists as liquid. That means when the temperature is increased above 0 degrees, then the solid form of water, that is ice, converts into liquid form. In these all temperatures, in between 0 degrees Celsius and 100 degrees Celsius temperatures, water will be in the liquid form. So you can see a lake with water. So generally at normal temperatures in the lakes and rivers, water will be in the liquid form only. Most of the water is present in oceans. Yes, most of the water which is available on the earth is in the oceans and seas. On the land, water is found in the streams, lakes, springs, rivers, and ponds. Yes, in these all, water is available for us. The streams, rivers, springs, lakes, these all containing water on the earth's surface. Yes, you can see water here present in the river. The water found on the land is commonly called groundwater. Yes, the water which is present in the earth or on the land or is called groundwater because it is present on the ground. So it is called groundwater. It is also called surface water actually. Dew is a liquid state of water. Yes, normally we say water is liquid form, and at the same time, dew is also one of the liquid forms of water. Where do we see the dew? Generally, in the winter seasons, in the early mornings, if we come out from the home and if we observe the surroundings, if we have any vehicle outside, on the vehicle like bicycles and cars, if we observe on the surface of those vehicles, some droplets of water will be there. So that water droplets are called as dew. How it is formed there? The water vapor present in the atmosphere is cooled because of the low temperatures at the night time and then converted into droplets of small droplets of water and settled on the surfaces. Those droplets of water are called as the dew. On the glass panes you can see these all few small droplets in the cool winter season. So they are called as the dew. This is also one of the liquid forms of water. Next, let us say about gaseous forms of water. The gaseous form of water is a water vapor, which is present in the air around us. Yes, in the atmosphere or in the air around us, along with the main gases like oxygen and nitrogen, there is small quantity of water vapor also. We know that when ice is heated, it is converted into water. When this water is heated, what happens? That water converts into water vapor. Yes, in this way, when some water is boiled in a bowl, we can see some foam like fog like it is coming out. That is steam or water vapor. Water is converting into gaseous form there. This is water vapor. Water on heating, it is converting into gaseous form. The gaseous form of water is called water vapor. Above 100 degrees Celsius temperature, water exists in the vapor state. So, below 0 degrees Celsius, water will be existing in the form of solid or ice. From 0 degrees Celsius to 100 degrees Celsius, in between these two temperature, water exists in the liquid form. When you heat the water above this 100 degrees Celsius temperature, it converts into gaseous form. That gaseous form is called water vapor or also called steam. It mostly occurs as water vapor. The gaseous form of water are water vapor, steam, fog, mist. So here we have to understand one thing. What is the difference between the steam and water vapor? Water vapor may exist at normal room temperature also some quantity. But steam comes when you heat water strongly. So this we can say as steam. Of course, it also called water vapor, but this steam occurs when water is heated above 100 degrees Celsius temperature. Then the steam comes out. But water generally it turns into gaseous state even at normal temperatures also. That we say as water vapor. Even fog, mist, these also come under examples for gaseous forms of water. So they are the different forms of water. How many states of water are there, children? 3 states. What are those? Solid form ice, liquid form water, gaseous form water vapor or steam. So these are about 3 states of water. See here, this is in the early morning, so you can see some mist or fog. Villages we can observe mostly this. So this is a gaseous form of water. So water on the earth, where does it exist in? Where it is existing mostly on the earth, let us see. Water on the earth. Water occupies two-thirds of our Earth's surface. Yes, most of the Earth's surface is covered by water. Often we'll be observing globe models. So there, if you observe, the blue-colored place is completely covered with water. It is mostly covered with water. Almost two-thirds of our Earth's surface is covered with water. 97% of water available is salt water found in seas and oceans. Even though our Earth is almost two-thirds of our Earth's surface is covered with water, out of this whole water, 97% almost of the water is salty. That is present in the oceans and seas. This water is mostly salty, which is not usable for. It is not used for consumption and for home domestic purposes because it is having most of the salts. High quantity of salts are there in that. So this is existing. This 90% of water existing in the oceans and seas. So what is the remaining amount? 3%. And about 3% is fresh water available on the earth. Only this is 3% only available in the fresh form. Remaining 90%, 97% is in the salt water form in the oceans and seas. Only 3% is available in the fresh form. But in that also, most of it is in the form of ice caps. Even in this 3% also, most of the water is present in the form of ice caps in the Himalayas, it might be even in the polar regions. In those areas, this fresh water is in the form of ice. So, in that 3%, only 0.003% of fresh water only is available in the form of groundwater, streams, lakes, rivers. See how much a small quantity of water is available us for drinking and for other uses. Out of total water, if we take the total water available on the earth as one bucket of water, only in that one drop of water is available in the fresh and usable form. Remaining all water, suppose one spoon of water, if you take, one spoon of water is fresh water, but it is in the ice form, in the polar regions. Remaining complete water is in the oceans, in the salt water form. Say very small quantity of water is available for us in the fresh form for our drinking and other consumptions for this all. So from this itself, we can say this water is very precious for us. We have to preserve this. We have to conserve this. Not use it wisely. Right, children? See, this lake water, river water, spring water, ground water. These all are from this 0.003% only. Remaining fresh water is in the ice caps. Almost all the water is in the oceans and seas. So what is the importance of this water? Next to air, water is the most important substance for our survival. Yes, uh, without breathing, we cannot be alive even for few minutes also. Without food, even we can survive for few days. But without water, we cannot survive even for few hours also. So, next to air, water is the most important thing on the earth for our survival. Around 70% of our body is made up of water. You know that, children? Yes, in our body, if you are around 35 kgs and 40 kgs, out of that, around 70% is completely because of water. In our muscles, blood, bones, in our skin, almost there will be water. In all the organs also, water is present in the different forms, like these are the muscles. So most of the content in our body is also made up of water. Water is essential for normal functioning of our daily life processes. Yes, we say metabolic processes. So for this all to occur in a smooth way, water is must and essential for those all. Right? Water is used for various activities such as in agriculture, industries, and domestic purposes. So in these all things we use water. Even in agriculture we use water. In industries also they use for production of different things. Anywhere In our domestic purpose, in our homes also, for many things we use water. Out of this all water, around 70% of fresh water used for irrigating agricultural fields. Yes, most of the water which is exists in the fresh form is used for in the agricultural field for for crops and for growing these all crops to get food. So mostly it is used in the agriculture. Around in the remaining 22% of our water is used in the industries. For the manufacturing of so many things, we are using around 22% of water. So only 8% of water is used in domestic purposes or domestic requirements. So in this way, in that 0.003% available water, around 70% is used for agricultural purpose. Around 22% is used for industrial purposes in the chemical, in the factories and dissolve, in the production factories and dissolve they use. Remaining 8% of water is used in our homes for domestic requirements. So what are the domestic requirements we are going to see here? Domestic activities include cooking, cleaning utensils, bathing, washing clothes, and mainly water for drinking we are using. So these all come under domestic activities. The activities whichever are we are doing at home, like cooking, cleaning utensils, bathing, washing clothes, mainly for even drinking. So for these all purposes at home we use water. Ponds, wells, streams like lakes and rivers are the different sources of drinking water. Yes, they are the main sources of water. What are the children? Ponds, wells, streams, lakes and rivers are main sources for the drinking water. This drinking water is called as potable water. What is it? Potable water. The water which is suitable for drinking is called potable water. A variety of usable salts like sodium chloride, calcium and magnesium even potassium are present in saline water. Saline water means the water which is containing small quantities of water. We say mineral water. We say mineral, we buy often at the shops mineral water bottles. What does it mean mineral in that? Mineral means salts. Salts like sodium chloride and the salts of calcium, magnesium, potassium. These will be existing in the drinking water in small quantities. No need to add there. Already the water which we are drinking, it is containing these all salts which are very helpful for our metabolic system in our body. So the water which is containing these all salts only is useful for drinking. That water which is suitable for drinking is called potable water. Right, children? So what did we learn till now from these concepts of water? So from the rain chapter, first we have started learning about water. So then we can understand easily about rain and clouds, this all. So what we have learned about water, let us recollect all the points once. Rain is a common phenomenon like sunlight and air in our daily lives. Water is available in the nature in three forms. What are those three forms, children? Yes, solid form, which is called ice. Liquid form, we know as it is water. And gaseous form, which is called water vapor. They are the three forms of water. Water occupies 2/3 of our Earth's surface. Yes. Water is used for various activities such as agriculture, industries, and domestic activities. So for these all, water is used. Drinking water is called potable water. So they are the important points we have learned today from this water and the states of different forms of water concept. So now based upon this, let us have a small assessment. Are you ready, children? Let us see the questions here given based upon this. Yes, first one, which of the following water is fresh water? We told which is a fresh water form. Let us see options given here: ocean water, river water, rain water, and the sea water. Which is fresh water? Yes, you can give answers in the live chat. You can try to give the answer. Which form of water is fresh among these? Yes, children. Good, well right. Yes, you can give answer in the live chat there. You can give option just. Yes, good. Many of you have been. It is rainwater. Rainwater is fresh water because it is coming directly from the clouds to the ground in the fresh form. No substances are in that. Only water is there. So it is a fresh form of water, we can say. What do we say about the ocean water? Ocean water contains many salts in it. So it is not fresh water. It is impure water, we can say. We see river water, it also may contain some salts dissolved in it. Some dust or clay might be sand particle will be dissolved in the river because it will be flowing from one place to other place. While flowing, dissolves many impurities in that. And even seawater also, just seawater or ocean water, it is containing mostly salts in there. So rainwater is pure water or fresh water, we can say. Right, children? Next. The gaseous form of water is, see the options, which is gaseous form, let us see. Is it hailstone, snow, dew or mist? Which of these is a gaseous form of water? Yes, you can give answers. Try to give answer, children. Yes. Yes, what is that answer? Yes, good. The gaseous form of water among these is mist. This we observe in the winter season, the early mornings if we come out. So there will be like smoke like in the at air, that is because of this gaseous form of water, that is called fog or mist. This we can see. This is one of the gaseous forms of water. Next question. How much of the earth's water is fresh water? So we discussed around two-thirds of our earth's surface is covered with water, but out of that most of the water is in the salt form. So the remaining water is fresh water. So what is the remaining fresh water percentage they're asking? Let us see options here. Is it 3%, 10%, or 30%, or 100% is fresh? So which is the correct answer among these? Yes, children, can give answer? Try to give answer there. Okay, good. It is 3%. Around 97% of water available on the surface is salty, impure form of water. It is present in the seas and oceans. Only 3% of water exists in the fresh form. Nice. Next one. The 3/4 of Earth's surface is covered by. With which it is covered at the surface? Is it covered with rocks? Is it covered with plants? Is it water? Or all of these are being covered? But we're asking around 3/4 of our Earth's surface is covered by. With which it is covered? Yes, yes. So many of you have given correct answer. Good. Yeah. Good. It is. Is it rocks? No. Is it plants? No. Around 3/4 of one, most of the place on the Earth's surface is covered with water. Yes, water covering our Earth's surface mostly. See, as I told earlier, this blue color appearing on the Earth's surface is all completely, it is water. Only one third place is available for us for living. Remaining complete 3/4 place is covered with water only. Next question. Solid states of water among these. See, here they have given different forms of water. Out of these, which are considered as solid forms of water? See, is a frost a solid form, or hailstone is a solid form, dew and mist. Now let us see options what they have given. First, second and third means frost, hailstone and dew are the solid forms. Is it correct, children? Check once. Second one, uh, hailstones and mist are solid forms. Is it correct? Next, dew and mist they have given. And fourth option, frost and hailstones are the solid forms of water. So which is correct answer? Guess it. Can you give answer? Right, let us see here first one. Good. If you say frost, as we said, the water present in the atmosphere in the very cool areas will form by small flakes like solid form. So that will come down onto the earth like flakes. So we say this frost is a solid form. In our areas, where often sometimes along with the rain, some droplets of water will be converted in their journey when they touch the very cool places and converts into solid forms. Droplets of water converts into ice cubes there, ice balls. They will come down as some stones like ice stones. They will be called as hailstones. So hail is also solid form. Dew we told it is liquid form of water, and a mist is a gaseous form. Now, what is the correct answer, children? These two are solid forms of water. Where it is? Yes, D is correct answer. Frost and hailstones are solid forms of water. Below 0 degrees Celsius, water exists as. Yes, we told below 0 degrees Celsius, water exists in one form. In between 0 degrees and 100 degrees Celsius, water exists in one form. And above 0 degrees Celsius, water will be in the other form. So, below 0 degrees Celsius, water will be in the form of. That's the question here. Let us see options: ice, water, water vapor, or dew. In which form water exists below 0 degrees, children? Can you give answer? Yes. You can try to give option in the chart. Nice. Good. It is. Yes, most of you have been correct answer. It is ice. In ice form, it exists in solid form in the form of which we call as ice below 0 degrees Celsius. Okay. Thank you, children. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and visit our website aimstoday.in for latest updates and recorded videos. Recorded videos means whenever you miss be a live session, no worry, these live sessions will be recorded and uploaded in our YouTube channel Aims Today as well as in our website aimstoday.in. In this, we can watch our videos also. If you subscribe once our YouTube channel, you will be getting latest updates. Means the information about the live classes which we are going to plan, which we have planned next. The upcoming live sessions information will be sent you through to your mobile directly if you subscribe our channel. Okay, children? Thank you.